The NBA world is buzzing, and Warriors fans, you won't want to miss this. Draymond Green just dropped a bombshell, boldly declaring that the Golden State Warriors are set to claim the 2025 championship. Can you believe it? This statement comes hot on the heels of a jaw-dropping trade that brings a superstar to the Bay Area, a player who could redefine the Warriors dynasty. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new era? Stick around, because this could be the moment we've all been waiting for. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like to stay on top of all the latest Warriors news. Draymond Green just made a statement that has every Warrior fan buzzing. He's guaranteeing the Golden State Warriors will win the 2025 NBA championship after landing Jimmy Butler. That's right, folks. This bold declaration follows a blockbuster trade that brought Butler, a four-time champion and a fierce competitor, into the fold. The confidence emanating from Draymond is palpable, and it raises the stakes for what this season and the next few could hold for the Warriors. Let's break down how this trade unfolded. Reports indicated that Butler was growing frustrated in Miami, where injuries and a lack of depth were stalling the Heat's progress. With teams like the Celtics and Bucks rising to prominence in the East, it became clear that Butler wanted a change. Enter the Warriors, who have been eyeing another star to complement the brilliance of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Their trade was significant. Andrew Wiggins, Moses Moody, and multiple first-round picks headed to Miami in exchange for Butler. Yes, losing Wiggins stings, particularly after his defensive contributions during the 2022 championship run. But, in Butler, the Warriors are gaining an elite two-way player with the grit that this franchise embodies. Now, why is Draymond so confident? Butler's arrival adds a new layer to the Warriors' offense. He brings a mid-range scoring threat and an aggressive style that can penetrate defenses, something Golden State desperately needed. Butler's ability to create his own shot and draw fouls will be invaluable in tight playoff games. On defense, the vision of a lineup featuring Butler and Draymond is frightening for opposing teams. With this duo anchoring the defense, the Warriors can elevate their defensive ranking and become a nightmare to face in the playoffs. Butler's fit into the Warriors' system is seamless. He thrives in high IQ basketball environments, and the Warriors' unselfish play style will allow him to shine without disrupting the flow. Unlike other star players who dominate the ball, Butler can operate effectively both on and off it, making cuts and hitting those crucial mid-range shots. Imagine the chemistry that can develop with the Warriors' core. Now, looking at the bigger picture, does this make the Warriors the favorites for the 2025 championship? Draymond certainly thinks so, and it's hard to argue against him when you consider the current landscape of the league. Teams like the Nuggets and Lakers have their strengths, but the Warriors now have the experience and talent to compete fiercely. With Butler's toughness and the championship pedigree of this team, they can match up physically with anyone. This is about more than just strategy. It's about mentality. Both Butler and Draymond possess a competitive fire that can ignite this team to rise in adversity. And let's not overlook Steph. He's still the heart and soul of this franchise. With Butler drawing defensive attention, Curry can focus on showcasing his unmatched offensive skills. So, what does this mean for the rest of the league? It means the Warriors are back and ready to reclaim their spot at the top. Draymond's bold words might just be the spark that ignites this team's fire. But I have to ask, do you believe Draymond's guarantee? Can the Warriors really reclaim their throne in 2025 with Butler on board? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn, but I see the potential. Draymond Green has fired up the Warriors fan base with some bold statements recently. After the All-Star game, he declared that the Golden State Warriors are not just heading in the right direction, but they are going to win the championship. Yes, you heard that right. He said, "I think we're going to win the championship," and then doubled down, confidently stating, "We are going to win the championship." It's the kind of bravado that can ignite a locker room, but do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. Sure, there's a renewed energy with the addition of Jimmy Butler, who has brought a spark to the team. The Warriors have gone 3-1 since Butler arrived, averaging 117 points per game. This is a far cry from the stagnant offense we complained about just a couple of months ago. With Butler, the Warriors have a new creator who can alleviate some of the pressure on Steph Curry. But can this momentum translate into a deep playoff run? It's a risky assertion, especially considering they've already lost 27 games this season. And let's not ignore the landscape of the league. The Warriors are currently positioned 10th in the standings, trailing teams like Boston, Denver, and even the Lakers, who have been on fire lately. Draymond's confidence is infectious, but will it stand up against the harsh realities of the NBA? He claims fearlessness, stating, "I don't believe that any of these teams are that great." That's a bold stance, one that carries the weight of expectation. Moreover, Draymond hinted at his potential future as a head coach for the Warriors. He joked about having already been offered the job, and while it's unclear how serious he was, it raises an interesting point. Draymond is a high basketball IQ player. He's learned from the best in the game. But is coaching in his future? Would he be a good fit to replace Steve Kerr when the time comes? I want to hear your thoughts down below. As for Jimmy Butler, he was noticeably absent during All-Star Weekend, opting instead for a trip to Dubai. This is a player who's still finding his rhythm after several suspensions. He mentioned needing to ramp up his game, and the Warriors need him fully engaged if they want to make a playoff push. Vegas has shifted their odds, now favoring Golden State to make the playoffs post-Butler trade. So what do you think? Can the Warriors' newfound confidence and the addition of Butler propel them into a higher seed in the playoffs? Will they be contending for the championship, or are we setting ourselves up for disappointment? I want to hear your expectations down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Warriors, and activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep this conversation going, Dub Nation.